She divorced her husband. She did not just divorce him. She made sure that he put him in a plane and bring him back to Nigeria. According to her, she brought him back to the trenches where he came from. Guys, I came across this story today. Don't mind my hair. I came across this story today and I'm like, yo, let me read it for you guys so that you will understand my excitement. Okay. She said, I deported my husband. I didn't just divorce him. I put him on a plane back to the trenches, and I slept like a baby the night he left. Half of the people in my church are calling me a demon. The other half are whispering that they would have done the same thing that I did. But before you call me a wicked woman, listen to my story. My name is Sarah. I am a registered nurse living in Houston, Texas. I worked double shifts, standing on my feet for 12 hours a day, wiping backside and taking abuses from patients, just to see enough money. Why? To bring the love of my life, Michael, to America. We met when I went home for Christmas 3 years ago. Michael was charming, handsome, and spoke with that smooth accent that made my knees weak. He was a struggling engineer with big dreams, but no opportunities. Baby, if you just get me to the States, I will treat you like a queen, he promised. I will work hard. I will build us an empire. I believed him. I was 32, single and lonely in a big house. I wanted a family. I spent $15,000 on lawyers, filing fees, and flights. I sponsored his K1 visa. When Michael landed at George Bush Intercontinental Airport, I cried tears of joy. I thought my life was beginning. For the first 6 months, he was perfect. He cooked, he cleaned, he rubbed my feet when I come home from the hospital. You are my angel, he would say. We got married at the courthouse. We filed for his green card, in brackets, adjustment of status. The interview was scheduled for next week. Last Sunday, I came home early from my shifts because I had a migraine. The house was quiet. Michael wasn't in the living room. I walked towards the bedroom and I heard him laughing. He was on the phone. He was on a video call. I stopped. Something about his tone was different. He wasn't speaking that sweet English he spoke to me. He was speaking pidgin, fast and aggressive. Don't worry, babe. The MAGA doesn't suspect anything, he said. MAGA? My heart stopped. I crept closer to the door. The interview is in a week, he continued laughing. Once I get that green card in my hand, I give it 6 months. Then I will file for divorce. Wow. Claim irreconcilable differences. And by next year, I will file for you and the kids to come over. What the... America is sweet, babe. Just be patient. A woman's voice cracked on the phone. We miss you, Daddy. Junior asks for you every day. Tell Junior Daddy is working on his future. This woman is just the ladder. You are the owner of the house. I didn't scream. I didn't kick down the door. A cold calmness washed over me. The kind of calm that scares you more than anger. I walked back to my car, drove to a coffee shop, and sat there for 3 hours. I realized everything was a lie. The love, the foot rubs, the cooking. It was all a performance to secure his stay. I went home later that evening and acted like everything was normal. Even kissed him. Ayaya. This woman get mind though. Kissed him, ke. But the next morning, while he was at the gym, I went to the USCIS website. I withdrew my sponsorship. I wrote a letter to the immigration officer explaining that the marriage was fraudulent and that I was no longer willing to support him financially. I didn't tell Michael. The morning of the interview, he put on his best suits. It's with me. He looked so handsome, so confident. Ready to make us official, baby? He asked, fixing his tie. I'm ready, I smiled. Hi, this one sweets me, gone. We sat in the waiting room. When they called his name, the officer didn't invite us into an office. Two ICE officers walked out instead. They asked for his ID. They told him his petition has been withdrawn by the sponsor and his visa had expired. The look on his face, it wasn't fear, it was pure confusion. He looked at me. Sarah, what is going on? I stood up, smoothened my dress. Oh my God. I looked him dead in the eye. I am not a ladder, Michael, and this MAGA has closed the bank. I walked out of the building while he was shouting my name in handcuffs. Ah! Jesus! This one sweets me, God. What a life! Guys, this story sweets me. Oh. Hey! It sweets me. Let me know your opinion in the comment section. Thanks for watching.